Hey guys, Ultimate Fishing Addict here. I just wanted to do a quick video here for you guys and show you some of the things that I've picked up in the last week and a half for the 2017 season, and some things from my boat and just some tackle and terminal tackle that I picked up. It's kind of an unboxing, not really, because I've opened a lot of it already, but I wanted to show you guys what some of the things that I picked up. It's going to help me in this year in catching some better fish and bigger fish and more fish. So I'm going to just go through this stuff pretty quick, and then kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing and where I'm going for this year. All right, first thing I picked up was picked up a couple of these Berkeley Rod Holders. These are I think these, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the six rod holder that'll hold 6 rods. And so I picked up a couple of those, so it'll be 12 rods. Those are going on my back porch to help me keep my rods organized, keep them out of the corner and off the floor. And then the next thing I picked up was some of these are called Alien Pros, and they're rod grips. And you can wrap these around your rod handles and to help you grip better when they're wet or when it's cold. So I picked up a 3-pack of those to go around some of my rods. Then I got me a 50 foot of 3/8 inch braided anchor line, and it's thimble spliced on the one end, and it's made from high strength sunlight resistant polyester yarn. So I got me a 50 foot length of that, and then I got a just the anchor shackle that goes with that goes to your anchor and then goes to your braided line. Let's see, there's something else in here that goes with that. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's down here in the bottom. I'll get to that in a minute. It's buried, guys. Then I got me a cover for the boat, and this is just a general cover that fits on my boat. I've got the Bass Raider 10E, so I got me a cover for the boat, so I don't have to. I can come out after a rain or whatever and it not be full of water like it normally was. And one of the things I'm really excited about that I picked up was a new fish finder. And this is the Garmin Striker 4 CV, and this has the a little bit about it. It comes with the transducer. It's got the chirp and the clear view. It'll do depths up to 1,750 feet. You can share waypoints and routes with other Striker or Echo Map combos. Sonar history, we'll rewind for waypoint marking. You can mark your waypoints on here. It includes the mount, includes a couple of transom mounts for your trolling motor or your boat. Speed depth displayed on your screen and water temperature. So I'm really excited to get this, guys. I've not had one. I just had a basic fish finder last year. It did not have the waypoint marking or the GPS on there or the mapping system. So I'm excited to get this. This is the Garmin Striker 4 CV. So I picked up one of those. And then I got the cover that goes with it, the Garmin cover that goes on it. So I don't have to remove it anymore from the boat. I can just leave it hooked up. And then what I was trying to dig out just a minute ago, guys, is the Scotty. This is the Scotty Acre lock system for my anchor. And this will hook right there on the front of the boat. It'll make the life a lot easier, definitely, because last year the one I had on there was just a really cheap, just a roller system, and you had to wrap it around cleats every time to get it to lock, and when you wanted to unlock it, you had to unwrap everything. Your line was always tangled up. So I got me the Scotty anchor system, and it's the lock that goes through there, and all you'd have to do is pull it and lift up on it. It'll lock or unlock. So I'm really excited to get that installed on the boat. And then one of the other things I was pretty excited about picking up too was this. This is a Coleman This is called the Coleman Cold. It's a 24-hour cooler, and I believe this is the 30, yeah, this is the 30 can. It'll hold ice for 24 hours. It's a soft-sided cooler, and it's got the little player on top. It's got a little door you can open up to reach through there and grab your stuff out without having to unzip it. So that'll make my life a lot easier on the boat, not have to carry that big hard-sided cooler. So I was excited to pick that up. And then the other thing I picked up was a couple of these Zigzag Cleats, and I'm going to install them to be able to run this anchor rope through to be able to, once I set the anchor, just be able to stick it in that cleat real quick and secure my rope. So I picked me up a couple of those to install on the side of the boat there. And then I'm going to put all this back in a box here, guys, and I'm going to go over this terminal tackle real quick that I picked up today at Bass Pro. I went to Bass Pro. Of course, they've got that spring fishing classic sale going on right now. And so I picked up a few things from there, and then a couple of these things I ordered on Amazon, and not all from the Bass Pro today, but they were just things that I ordered on Amazon the last couple of days and was able to pick up. But let's see. Let's go through the hooks real quick here. I picked me up a couple packs of 3/0, the 4-pack, the swim bait hooks with the screw lock on them. So I got 2 packs of those. Then I picked up a pack of 3/0 offset, just the fusion hooks. And there's 6 in that pack. So I picked up 1 pack of those. I already had some of those. I just needed a few more to go with it. Then let's pick me up some Z-Man chatterbaits. I love chatterbaits. It's one of the things that's kind of became my go-to bait last year. So I've got, let's see, I got 4 of these. I ended up getting 3 of the black and blue. I got 3 of those. Of the black and blue. And I got 1 3/8 ounce and 2 1/2 ounce. So I got me 3 of those because I lost a couple of those last year, so I wanted to make sure I had enough. This is a new color for me this year. This is a 3/8 ounce, and this is kind of in what they call just a shad pattern. It's got the white and silver shimmer in it, so I'm anxious to try that. This is a new color for me this year. I've got a couple of white ones already. And then, of course, they always have those sale bins up front at Bass Pro, and you can't walk out of there without picking up a few things out of one of those. And they had Lipless Crankbaits in the Tourney Special Bass Pro brand. I picked up a 1/2 ounce white. It's one of the few colors I did not have. They were $1.97, so those were a good buy. And then I picked up a pack of the Tourney Series Elite Chunk Juniors. And these are the 2 3/4 inch 7-pack, and I picked those up in the black and blue with the silver fleck in them. So I used quite a bit of those for trailers. That's one of my favorites. They've got the beaver style claws on them, and I love those for trailers. Picked me up a pack of those. I already had a couple packs. Thought maybe I'd get 1 more while they had them on sale today. And then one of the things I'm going to try this year that I looked at most of last fall and never went and picked any of them up, and I've seen a lot of guys use them on different videos and stuff, are these swim bait head underspins. And you can put these on swim baits, you can put these on worms, just several different uses for them. So I picked me up a 3/8 ounce in a yellow and a silver. Then I picked up a 1/4 ounce, or let's see, this was a 3/16 ounce. And then I picked up a 1/4 ounce in the white and also in the silver and yellow head and they've got a silver willow blade on them. So I picked up a couple of those, 3 packs of those, the underspins. I'm going to try those this year. I've never tried them before. I thought it might give me an advantage on some of my bigger worms and some of my smaller swim baits. I'll throw these on there and see if it gives an advantage. I've seen guys catch some good fish with these. So I picked up 3 packs of those while they had them on sale today. And then I went to one of the seminars that they give there at Bass Pro during these weekends, and there was a good seminar today on bait fish and bait fish movement and habits, and I really learned quite a few things from there. One of the things that they really talked heavily about is to make sure you pay attention to your wind blowing banks. If you got a wind blowing out of the east that's blowing all the bait fish, it's going to be blowing all your bait fish and all your plankton and things that these bait fish are eating and things that the bass and the bluegill and crappie are eating. It's going to be blowing it all up to the bank. And so, you know, if you got a heavy wind blowing out of the east, you know, fish your west banks where all the wind's blowing up on there, because that's where the bass later on, when the water temperatures warm up, that's where they're going to congregate up in the shallows. And one of the baits that he recommended, I believe his last name was Davenport. He's a Bass Elite Series guy that was there giving the seminar. One of the baits that he recommended was to pick up was a white buzz bait. So I picked myself up a 3/8 ounce white buzz bait. I already have a heavier one in the white buzz bait. I wanted a lighter one for more of a finesse presentation. So I picked me up one of those, and that's one of them he talked about. That's a definite fish catcher. And then from one of my pro staff companies, which is excuse me guys, I can't even talk tonight, Glo-Pro Lures, I picked up a couple of new items that they have, and I'm interested and excited to try them. And these, one of the things that they have new for this season, 2017 season, are soft-bodied lipless crankbaits. And these also have the glowing technology where you put the glow stick in there. And I got one in kind of just a clear pattern, which will glow red or green or yellow, depending on which glow stick you put in there for your water conditions. And then I picked up one also in a shad pattern. And these are 1/2 ounce. And you can also put any of the 3 colors of glow sticks in these. So I'm excited to try these. I think this spring especially with the lipless crankbait bite, I think these could really turn on and catch me some fish. So I picked up a couple of those to try them. And then one of the things that I wanted to try in case I wanted to do some crappie fishing is one of the new items they have in there. These are called Thunderhawk micro dancers, and these are from Leland Lures, and Glo-Pro Lures is selling these. They come with 2 swim bait hooks and heads in there, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pack, and these are a 2 3/4 inch little fluttering swim bait. Micro dancers they're called. And I got these in kind of a shad with a red and gold fleck in them, kind of a brownish shad color. And so that's another thing. And these are 1/8 ounce heads. And like I said, they're 2.5 inches, not 2 3/4. They're 2.5 inches. And then they got an 1/8 ounce swim bait head in there. Now you can put whatever weight of swim bait little jig head you want on there. You can go down, you could go down to 1/16 of an ounce. You could put any size you want on there. You could even put a little bit bigger one on there. So I picked me up 1 pack of those. In case I wanted to do some crappie fishing, or I needed a really small finesse presentation and then maybe they weren't hitting anything else, I thought this might be a good one to try. I've never tried any of these. I've tried some Leland's Lures stuff and crappie stuff in the past, and I really liked it, and so I thought I'd get me 1 pack of those. So that's about it, guys. It's just kind of some of the things that I've picked up in the last few days. Ordering off of Amazon and eBay and a couple different places that I found some good deals on. I wanted to kind of show you what I picked up and what we're going to be making some additions to the boat, which is going to be the fish finder and a new transducer. So I'll be able to have 2 fish finders on there now, 1 on each end. Then of course the cover will be great because I can just pull in the evening and throw the cover on there, and if it's raining I won't have to worry about the water filling up in the boat if it rains overnight. Keeps the sun off my seats and everything. And I also have a new seat coming for the boat, and I also have a new 3.5 horsepower outboard motor, 2-stroke motor coming for the boat. So I'm excited to get those and get those installed on there too. The gas outboard motor is going to expand my ability to go to a lot bigger lakes and get, cover a lot more distance. You can only cover so much with this electric trolling motor. So I'm excited to get that gas motor on there and get it working this season for me. So those are 2 things I still have coming. And then, like I said, with that new fish finder, I'm just just ecstatic to get it to have the GPS and the waypoint marking, so you know I can go back to some of the hot spots over the season if I forget where they're at or know exactly where I need to go. So that's going to be a good item for me. And then the terminal tackle was just some things I picked up, that a couple, like I said, new items, these soft jerk baits or lipless crankbaits, I mean, and then these little swim baits were just a couple of new items I wanted to try. And of course, you can always use swim bait hooks with the swim locks on them. So yeah, guys, that's about it. And I'm not going to keep you too long tonight, but I just wanted to kind of show you what some things that I got. And oh, one more thing that I got that I'm just really excited about is I got a new boat trailer. I did not have a boat trailer this last year. I was just loading the boat in and out of my truck, and it was really difficult a lot of times for me with my back problems. And you come in tired in the evening, you know, it's hard to get the thing up out of the water after 6 to 8 hours of fishing. So I got me a new boat trailer. I'm excited about that, and I'll be doing a video on it pretty quick here. I'll show you guys kind of the where it's at now and where I'm going to have to take it to get it really functional. It was a used boat trailer. I'm going to have to move the rails on it for my boat, and then I need to either sandblast it or sand it down and put some paint on it. It was in kind of rough shape, but I got a really good deal on it. Tires were great on it. The wheels and bearings were good on it, so that was the main things. And so I got to do some work on it, but I'll kind of take you through that journey in the next couple of videos. I'll show you where it's at now, and then I'll show you later on when I get it in different processes. You know, maybe when we get it sanded down or sandblasted and put some paint on it, I'll show you. And then of course, you know, we'll show you the finished product, but I'm excited to get this boat trailer this year. So that's also really going to expand the distance and ease of unloading and unloading my boat. You know, I can just load the boat up there at night when I'm done fishing and leave it on the trailer. I don't have to drag it in and out of the truck if I want to go somewhere else, and that was always a problem. So I'll be showing you guys that in the next couple of videos. So, you know, stay tuned for those videos, and appreciate you guys watching as always. You know, we just did our 200 subscriber giveaway not more than a week or so ago, and I was really excited to hit that 200 subscriber mark. You guys don't know how much that means to me. I mean, I started this channel basically in the mid-summer of 2016. You know, and if I thought then if I could get 50 or 75 people to watch my channel, I was excited. That would have been neat. You know, to hit 200, that's even more exciting. You know, a couple days ago I looked and I had 222, and so I'm climbing even way above that 200 mark, so that's exciting. And you know, we're going to keep pushing right on to that 300 mark. And you know, if you think of anybody that would like the channel and like what I'm doing, and you know, share the channel with them, guys. Help me out if you can. You know, it's kind of unashamed begging, if you want to call it that. But I do appreciate you guys watching. As always, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button. It always gives me some encouragement. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you next time.